But it is easy to punish poor people when you have a system with blind people supporting it. Look at the countries where there's Sharia, and you will see the human exploitation, the human oppression, the human disenfranchisement. Does it worry you? Does it concern you? It concerns me as a human being, because I live in a society, and it's very sickening when people mistranslate and misrepresent what Islam is all about and drag the name of this mighty messenger Muhammad along with all of this dirt. So the Qur'an says, شَرَعَ لَكُم مِّنَ الدِّينِ مَا وَصَّى بِهِ نُوحًا. So Sharia is a fountain of guidance that the average Muslim doesn't got to go anywhere to get. It's all over the homes. It's on the internet. But what? Can the Qur'anic teachings come off the shelf into my head and your head? Find out today how many people are students of the Qur'an. Consistent student, dedicated student. Lots of us part-timers, we cruise in, we cruise out. Right? Because what? Learning Qur'an, studying Qur'an, understanding Qur'an, having a dialogue with the Qur'an, establishing Qur'anic values in ourselves and children is not a big time effort of Muslims. Reading Qur'an in Arabic without understanding it. Reading prayers in Arabic without understanding it. Making dua in Arabic without understanding it. Writing Arabic on the walls, on the cars, on the doors, on flyers. That's a big time thing for Muslims. Is this the message of the Prophet? Are you and I the followers of the Prophet? That our lives hardly have any substance? We are battling to even educate our own children? Sharia is the revival kit for people who are mentally dead, sociologically dead. It is not a system where governments take control of it, and in order to punish their opponents, they unleash the concept of Sharia and cut off hands and beat backs and take off heads. Sharia is about enhancing human life, making the life count. And that's your challenge and my challenge. I am a father and I have to make my life count in the children I have. You are fathers and mothers. How much is your life counting in your children? That's a serious issue. Many of us are children. How happy we are with the lifestyle of our fathers and mothers. Are we positioned in anywhere to enhance them? The Qur'an says, وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. And guess what our translators tell us? Be kind to your mother and father. And that's all we land up with. Give our mother roti, kapra or makan, and that's our duties over. What about if you and I found our good parents who have been so loving and kind with us, with a lot of prejudice, with racist ideas, with stagnated ideas, with backwardness, with opposition to divine guidance? What is your role and my role? Your role and my role is with all the love, with all the respect. We should struggle to enhance our mothers and fathers. We should not only give them food and clothing and shelter and be loving and kind to them. We have a commitment to help them grow, enhance themselves and empower themselves so that they can evolve from the stagnated religion that they inherited to add to their loftiness as good parents. So it's not a one-way street that parents alone have responsibilities. Children also have responsibilities. You don't have to live in a dead house. A house that has all the ornaments. But the Qur'an is rarely discussed, rarely pursued, rarely analyzed. And you know, and I know, and I deal with a lot of people. That's our basic problem. We don't have time for the Qur'an in the home. When somebody's dead, yes, we have a lot of time to read Qur'an. Sharia is about giving life to human beings who are missing that, figuratively speaking. So the Qur'an told the beloved Prophet, he says, شَرَعَ لَكُم مِّنَ الدِّينِ مَا وَصَّى بِهِ نُوحًا. We have set out for Noah. Very clear. If you look at the Arabic verb, shara'a, to point out, to make clear, to prescribe. And that's why those who study Arabic will know the word shari'a. Shari'a can mean a street, or it can mean the active source of providing directions and guidance. شَرَعَ لَكُم مِّنَ الدِّينِ مَا وَصَّى بِهِ نُوحًا. That deen which we need to discover is different from religion. This word deen doesn't mean religion. By no standard of the Arabic language, dana yadinu dainan doesn't mean religion. Wadinan, this word religion doesn't exist in that Arabic language. So the Qur'an told the community of the Prophet, reflect on this, that social order that your Prophet brought to you, that figure of speech that your Prophet brought to you, the Prophet in your time brought it to you, was similar to the one we gave to Noah. And it told the Prophet, وَمَا أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَيْكَ, and that which we revealed to you, there is no difference there. وَمَا وَصَّيْنَا بِهِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ, and that which we bequeathed to Abraham, وَمُوسَى, and to Moses, وَعِيسَى, and to Jesus. So all of these prophets had the same mandate. What is their mandate? To teach their community deen, social order, of upliftment, of enlightenment, of mutual responsibility, of mutual participation, of mutual enhancement. No prophet came and brought religion. This religion that you see with the Muslims is far from the deen of the Qur'an. What you see Christians practicing is far from the teachings of Jesus. There is nowhere in the Qur'an that you see Mohammedanism. But the average Muslim is obsessed with the Prophet Muhammad. They are not obsessed with divine loftiness. The average Christian is obsessed with Prophet Jesus. They are obsessed with Christianity. And there is nowhere in the Bible that you see the word Christianity is used. Nowhere in the New Testament or the Old Testament. Not in Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John, or in the Acts of the Apostles. Anybody who studies Christianity objectively knows that Christianity was manufactured, according to Christian scholars themselves, manufactured by one who was Saul and later became Paul. And he changed every single thing. Study the Qur'an. Do yourself a favor. Study the Qur'an and you will see how much Muslims, Arab Muslims and Iranian Muslims have invaded the message of this beloved Prophet. They have shattered it. They have made people who want to become Muslims Arabs and make them Iranians. And the whole world is not Arab. We don't have to look like Arabs and dress like Arabs and behave like Arabs and think like Arabs to be followers of the Qur'an. No way. We need to take the message that that beloved Prophet brought and remain good human beings, lofty human beings, civilized human beings, upright human beings, enhancing human beings and empowering human beings who can change the predicament of their life. And hear what all the prophets were told. They were told one thing, an aqimuddin. Your literal translations that you have in the books you read, whether in Urdu or Bengali or English, the classical translation